care more about yourself than respecting my boundaries and getting to know me on a deeper level. And that is the best way to really share it and just put a period at the end. And if they, oh, no, blah, 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 blah. Sure, give them another chance. Because at that point, you're just enabling behavior. At that point, then you're breaking those boundaries. You can maybe give someone, okay, fine, whatever. All right, I'll give you a second chance. But we clearly already had this conversation. They do it again. After that has to be it. Because you are then totally going against the boundary. And then not only that, you are then enabling their behavior. And not only that, that person then is losing respect for you. Because there's nothing more like you can't take someone seriously who tells you something and then does the opposite or then lets you. It's like, hey, we have a security system, or like, oh, there's a cover at the door at this nightclub, and then people get to just walk on in. Who's going to actually stop and pay $50 at the door if people are just walking on in? Nobody. So that's where enforcement comes in. So if there's a line in the sand of a conversation and they keep crossing it, that's disrespect. And that's how you know if someone's really there for you. And this is how we get to the meat and freaking potatoes of who's really there for us and who's not in terms of love, dating, relationships. Again, I will go back to it. Everyone always asks, how do I find a good guy? Do I go to the grocery store? Do I go to the church? Where do I go? Set boundaries. Because you could be saying hallelujah to the Lord and be with and the guy next to you he should have got a communion years ago. He is. I'm surprised that his skin's not burning, because you don't know who people are. Just like the dude at the grocery store, he might be phenomenal. But the only way to know who's really there for you is you being the driver's seat of your life by setting the boundaries in place. And those boundaries are moments of effort, moments of respect for them to then take action or enact. A lot more often than not, the worst thing when it comes to dating is a lot of women in particular are just try to be their best selves, don't want to rock the boat, just want them to be liked, just want the guy to like them. I'm not saying this is everybody, but more often than not, I'm just sharing that like it's okay to express who you are in your most authentic self, as long as it's within curiosity, flirtiness, fun, and respect and directiveness. That's okay. Because this is the only way we find our person. That's it.
The Self-Hype Podcast. The Self-Hype Podcast. The Self-Hype Podcast.